Wow. Wow. Celtic are holding on in Italy. It is 0-0 at half time. What a first half. People wanted Celtic to be defensive. People did want Celtic to high Haggis, Neeps and Hatatis. People wanted Celtic to be defensive. They've been solid. There's been moments that I thought that Kasper Schmeichel maybe tried to get the ball out to Adam Ida. That was just the wrong ball, but you can understand what Schmeichel's trying to do, just to give the team some breathing space. When it goes to the right hand side, I think that the one and only Alistair Johnson's got his work cut out for him tonight. He has got his work cut out for him tonight, but it is 0-0. It is 0-0 at half time, which is fantastic as far as Celtic concerned. What does that do with the Champions League group stages as we talk? Well, this result, if we can keep it, now the teams below us have not played yet as of yet, but it does push Celtic up to 18th position in the league. So getting the 4 points is paramount. I mean, getting a draw tonight, you have no idea how important that would be, how massive a result that would be for Celtic, and especially if we were to stay that far up the table. I mean, you've got Barcelona and everyone playing later on, but I mean, you've got Girona, AC Milan have played their 3 games. Teams below us, Club Brugge, PSV Eindhoven, Bologna, Shakhtar Donetsk, Sturm Graz, Slovan Bratislava. I mean, they've lost 3 games in a row, and then Young Boys have started to play as well. So there's a lot of teams that have played their 3 games so far, but it's just about how many of the teams that have still to play can get the points on the table and get above Celtic, and will Celtic still be in the top 24? Because ultimately we need to be in 24th position and above. The fact that we're in 18th position as it stands is a fantastic result so far. Let's just say so far, because there is still 45 minutes of tantalising football in Italy. I never thought I'd say that, but realistically, there's been too many loose passes. There's times where I thought Alex Bailly is doing actually quite well, and I've got to say Austin Trusty. Let's jump into the comments and see what you're saying in the comment section, because let's face it, wow, what a night so far. Haggis Steve's attack said I've been impressed by Trusty. He's putting a shift in so far. Let's hope there's no mistakes from anyone tonight. There's been a couple of mistakes, but let's hope it's nothing that cost us a goal. Stephen Johnson says, hail Baz. We're fucking around at the back again, says Stephen. We're not fucking around at the back. We're having to play defensive football. That's what people wanted. People wanted Brendan to put out a defensive way. You can't just pump the ball up the park and hope that Adam Ida gets it. When we have done that, Adam Ida's not getting the ball, and then we're losing it and we're under pressure. So you can't have it both ways. You can't have us trying to play attacking football and be defensive at the same time. It's just a hard way to play in European football. And Michael St. Clair's in the house. Hail Baz boy. Zach Donnelly says, have my eyes deceived me, Baz, or did we see it to half time? We'd seen it to half time. Stephen Johnson says Hatate should be taken off and Bernardo on. I don't think he will do that at half time. But we're all entitled to our opinions on this channel. Mike says, hail Baz. Zhead says, hail Baz. We are still in it. We still have a chance. And John Mills says, hail. Gary says, they're still defending for their lives. Brilliant. Keep it up. Yep. A lot better tonight. Even the big man himself, Joe Hart, said during the game that Celtic are playing the way that he expected them to play. He said when it came to the game in Germany, the game went beyond them within the first 30 minutes. After the third goal went in, that was it. The game was lost. When it comes to tonight, they're fighting for their lives, and it looks like Brendan Rodgers has been working with the team on the training pitch, and what a difference it's made. And what it is a more defensive style of football. Now, he said to people, would he change his style? And no, he would go out for all attack. He's not going to tell Atalanta any game plan, but the game plan seems to be a lot more defensive than normal. Zed, we're still in it. Yes, we are. That John Mills says, Gary says they are defending for their lives. Keep it up. Brilliant. Ali Boy 1888 says it's a lot better tonight so far. If we could just pass better. I think when you're under the cosh the way that we are, My only worry is this is the way that we play against team in the SPFL, and we all know the final outcome is that when you defend as much as you do and play the way that we are playing, there's an inevitability about the fact that they will score. Are Celtic good enough? Celtic have had chances. Celtic have had chances tonight. They have had chances. Let me just get the stats. So the stats, it doesn't make for pretty reading. So they've had 11 shots on goal. Only 4 of them have been on target. I've got to say, Kasper Schmeichel's made some excellent saves. Is that going to be enough to keep us in the game? They've had 11 shots on target. Celtic have had 1 shot on target and 1 shot on goal. So that tells you everything that you need to know about tonight so far. Brendan Rodgers will know that he needs to get the team to just calm down a bit. Calm down, get their first passes correct, get the passes, make sure that they get the ball to the feet of the Celtic players. To be too many passes where it's not right to feet, and that's allowed the Italians to nip in front, especially with Adam Ida. Possession-wise, Celtic have had only 37% possession, where the Italians, Atalanta, have had 63%. Pass-wise, I've got to say, Celtic are up there when it comes to pass accuracy. Atalanta have had 307 passes. Celtic have had 190 so far. Atalanta have had an 87% pass rate. Now, you usually, when it's the team in the dominance, has a massive pass rate compared to the opponents. Now, Celtic have had an 81% pass rate. So when they are getting the ball, the passes aren't all that bad. Even though you might have a few people are saying that our passing has been woeful, the pass accuracy is sitting at 81%. So the stats don't lie. Fouls, Celtic have committed 4, Atalanta 2, and corners, they are on 3 corners. Celtic are on 2 corners, and there's been no bookings. There has been 1 booking for Celtic so far, and it's all good because as it stands, absolutely. Oh, it's just realised what day it is. 23rd. Google payday. And 20. Just sorry, I've got reading emails. Celtic are sitting on 18 points, and the good thing is, if it stays like this, Celtic goal difference is only -2. If Celtic can even sneak a goal tonight, if Celtic draw the game 2-2, we're still going to be sitting on -2. But the goal difference is going to help, and it's going to keep us up the table. But ultimately, it's points on the table, and as it stands, Celtic have got 4 points on the table and sitting on 18th place in the Champions League. And Zedhead says we'll still get chances. Gary Haycroft says they're defender for their lives, keep it up. Ali Boy says a lot better tonight so far, if we could just pass better. Well, according to the stats, our pass rate's at 81%, so it's not as bad as people are thinking. Hail, doing better than expected, says Mark. Free Palestine says the passes have been atrocious, Baz. I'm raging. He's raging. But the stats say that we're on 81% pass rate, which is quite good. So it's not as bad. I think the longer passes are the ones that are letting us down. We will never let our club die, says. Gritty performance tonight, it is that. Seamus says too many loose passes, Baz, again. A lot of people go on about the passes, but I think it's the passing forward when we're trying to break out from attack. The passing when we're in and around, well, that's the stats are there. Ida no Kyogo, says John Milne. I think that it's better playing Adam Ida. I think that Kyogo doesn't defend as well as what, and especially when it comes to corners and that, I think Kyogo can be, he's just not as defensive minded as the one and only Adam Ida. And I think Kyogo would never stand up to that guy in their defence. So for me, Brendan Rodgers got it right. I mean, Adam Ida's up against a big guy in defence. He knows he's going to be one-on-one with him. Kyogo would never have a chance with that guy. The guy would shoulder charge him, and that would be it. Kyogo would be down on his shoulder dislocated, off and out for a couple of weeks. You'll never know. So for me, I think that Brendan Rodgers has made the right team decision. But that's just my opinion. Schmeichel's playing very well, since Vincent. There was only one time. There was a couple of times actually when he kicked the ball out, I thought that Schmeichel instead of, and you can understand what he's trying to do, and it's off the training pitch, is it gets it up to Adam Eder so that he can then try and get it out to the two wingers. But Adam Eder's just not getting his first touch, or the defender's reading the flight of the ball better than Adam Eder, and it's just not getting to him. Even though sales Hazel, Ian says, excellent first half. Kasper, wow. Kasper Schmeichel, he has kept us in the game. That overhead kick save in the box, what a save that was from point blank range almost. And I've got to tell you, if it wasn't for Kasper Schmeichel, we would be looking at a different story tonight so far. But we're not. It's now half time, and it's 0-0. Let me just jump through. Celtic are the team more alert than this team are more alert than the German game, says Tam Mack. DJ Sing is in the house. Maida couldn't pass wind. Lloyds are saying that their passes are shite. Well, I'm looking at the stats. I'm just telling you what the stats are saying, and the stats are saying our pass accuracy is 81%. Atalanta's pass accuracy is 87%. That's all I'm saying. You can say whatever you want, but the stats tell us that our passing isn't as bad as what you maybe think. Maybe the stats can't see the game that we're watching. Anyway, we need to try and slow the game down a bit. Yes, Chilpill, we do. I think that, Baz, you've turned into Clement with the stats, man. Listen. Wait a minute, Jamie. I'll take my hat off there, I will be Clement. Chilpill says we need to slow the game down. We do need to slow the game down, but we can hit them on the break, and I think that's what Brendan Rodgers has set the team up to do. I think he's trying to hit this team on the break. I think if there's chances that we could get a goal, there's chances in the game. Will they tire? Can they have that momentum? Will the Italians have them? Italian football's never that fast. It's never that fast for 90 minutes. They do like to slow the game down in Italy. They've not slowed it down in the first half. Will they have the momentum to go that pace for the full 90 minutes? Can Celtic then wear them down? Can Celtic try to do what teams do to us in the SPFL? Have a go for the last 15 minutes of a game and sneak a point. But anyway, we should see. We'll get punished. These loose passes, says Carly. Celtic team are far more alert, says Tamak. Haggis leaps an attack. He said, right, troops, enjoy the game. Keep the heat. McCown on for the winning goal. Sean says, I'm in Dublin Airport. The minute I got on the plane, I'm about to get on the plane in about 15 minutes. Chilpill was spot on that we need to slow the game down. Forget that half-time Pasholi Baz. Ida's first touch is, let's move on for that. I'm going to jump through DJ singing. Enjoy the game. Is the game coming back on? Get McCown on for Hatate. People saying we need more from Arnie and Rio. The ref doesn't like us. I just get that feeling, says Ian Roy. Subs are going to be important in this game. Pork Chop Express says, had a good few chances to catch them on the break, but the final pass is letting us down. And that's one thing that Brendan Rodgers has spoke about before. Anyway, I'm away to get ready for the second half. I'll see you on the live after the game where we can sit and talk about this, and hopefully Celtic will have managed to get something from this game in Italy. And if we do, what an absolutely tremendous night it would be. What an absolutely tremendous night it would be. Anyway, Rio's been working his balls off. Big Des says, let's see out this Steele Snyder of a goal at the end. Come on, Celtic. Keep our shape and our luck. Hit them with a sucker punch, says T1. Paradise Found says, correct, Pro Chops. Stephen says, not seeing the game, Baz. Thanks for the update. Whoever said Kyogo on for 15, you let him on. I think Kyogo for the last 15 and then just attack them. I think that once we start running at them, they will know that they're in a game. They've had it their own way, the first half. I think, cheers Jamie, I think that Celtic have got a lot left in this game. They've played out the first game, I think, the way that Brendan Rodgers thought it might go. We need to hit them on the break. We need to just concentrate a little bit more. We need to ride our luck with the passes. No, it's not riding our luck with the passes. We need to be more crisp with the pass in the final third. Brendan spoke about that on many, many occasions. But Baz, it's starting to piss John off. Crazy Baz, see you.